All right, we'll get started. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to House Economic Matters. Today is Friday, April 7th. This is the second voting session today. We will vote both list numbers 18 and 19, and just for everybody's own knowledge, list number 18 will be a consent calendar. So Senate Bill 135, do we even go through them, or we just want to make a motion and go? Okay, does anyone request that anything be pulled out and separated? I do not know. Yeah, they have moved a good chunk of them. And just for many of the first timers in here, this is has been referred to as precious cargo. And so just so everybody knows, like, yes, we are going to vote them out here in committee, and then you have 2 days to report. And so if you can line up the timing, you can do the math. Follow? Okay. So that's why we're here. Go ahead, Delegate Harrison.
Do we know if those that are over in that committee, ours that are in that committee, have had action, as was
many of
earlier?
Yeah, many of the House bills have had action on them. I can follow up to see which ones have and have not. But like I said, you know,
I was just referring to a comment that was made earlier, or I was asking about a comment that was made earlier when we were in our previous session by the chair.
I'm not sure.
So never mind.
Okay. Yep.
Mr. Vice Chair?
Yep.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Enlightenment. At least for my bills, I know that the majority of the bills that have gone, the House bills, are in some stage of coming back. So they're either in concurrence mode or second reader on their floor. There are 3 bills that I have that did not come over. I don't know if you want me to.
We can follow up and get a list.
Okay.
And if any of the members have any questions on any specific House bills that are in the Senate related to alcohol, you can follow up with me this afternoon, and I will get the list to make sure I have it for you. Okay? All right. Yeah, so the vote for the vote for Senate Bill 135 will be the vote for all bills on list number 18. No.
SB 135 favorable as consent calendar for all bills on voting list number 18.
Okay, there's proper motion and seconded. All present, I will have as aye. Delegate Turner, and the chair will be excused. Does anybody wish to be recorded in opposition? Okay. Oh, wow. All right. All bills passed. We'll go to list number 19. Senate Bill 393.
Yes, Senate Bill 393 as amended is identical to House Bill 558 as passed by the House. Do you want me, Mr. Chair, to go through what they do, or just to tell you?
Move the amendment. There's an amendment, right? These
Yes.
are all favorable with amendment.
Yes.
Yep.
Move the amendment.
The amendment has been moved, properly seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move the bill as amended.
Bill has been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Okay. Delegate Chi.
Aye.
Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo. Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose. Delegate Peruski. Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner is excused. Delegate Sample Hughes. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Fraser Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegate Aarons. Delegate Pippi. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers. Delegate Ampry. Delegate Weigel. Delegate Fisher. Delegate Queen. Bill passes. Vice Chair votes aye. Chair is excused. Senate Bill 589.
As amended, Senate Bill 589 is identical to House Bill 885 is passed by the House. There are amendments to the bill which can form the bill.
Amendments have been moved, properly seconded. All in favor? Any opposed? Bill has been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Delegate Chi. Delegate Harrison. Delegate Boffo. Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose. Delegate Pruski. Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner is excused. Delegate Sample Hughes. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegate Aaron's. Delegate Pippy. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers. Delegate Ampry. Delegate Wyval. Delegate Fisher. Delegate Queen. Vice Chair votes aye. Chair is excused. Bill passes favorable with amendments. Next bill, Senate Bill 607.
As amended, Senate Bill 607 alters general provisions of Baltimore City's alcoholic beverages laws, various provisions related to the 46 alcoholic beverages district, and extends the expiration of a specified license until a certain date. So there are amendments to this bill, and the amendments, there is a House amendment, or a House amendment that ECM is going to put on this bill, and the Senate has put the amendment on the House bill. So by passing this, they will be identical.
Yep, they'll conform. The amendments have been moved and properly seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move the bill as amended.
Bill has been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Delegate Chi. Delegate Harrison. Delegate Boffo. Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose. Delegate Pruski. Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner is excused. Delegate Sample Hughes. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegate Aaron's. Delegate Pippy. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers. Delegate Ampry. Delegate Wyval. Delegate Fisher. Delegate Queen. Vice Chair votes aye. Chair is excused. Bill passes favorable with amendments. Next bill, Senate Bill 654.
As amended, Senate Bill 654 is identical to House Bill 1063 as passed by the House. The amendments conform the Senate bill to the House bill.
The amendments have been moved and properly seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move the bill as amended.
The bill has been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Delegate Chi. Delegate Harrison. Delegate Boffo. Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose. Delegate Pruski. Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner is excused. Delegate Sample Hughes. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegate Aaron's. Delegate Pippy. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers. Delegate Ampry. Delegate Wyval. Delegate Fisher. Delegate Queen. Vice Chair votes aye. Chair is excused. Bill passes favorable with amendments. Final bill, Senate Bill 765.
As amended, Senate Bill 765 will be identical to House Bill 917 once this body votes on the concurrence. The amendments conform the bill to the House bill. I'm sorry?
It's not
Oh, it's
HB 587.
Sorry, it's 587,
Okay.
excuse me.
All right, move the amendment.
The amendments have been properly moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move the bill as amended.
Bill has been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Delegate Chi. Delegate Harrison. Delegate Boffo. Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose. Delegate Pruski. Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner is excused. Delegate Sample Hughes. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegate Aaron's. Delegate Pippy. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers. Delegate Ampry. Delegate Wyval. Delegate Fisher. Delegate Queen. Vice Chair votes aye. The chair is excused. That concludes this voting list and the voting session today. Enjoy your lunch. Be back on the floor at 12:45.